Good morning, everyone. This is Chinta's RV Vegan Cooking Kitchen, or RV Vegan Kitchen. Take your pick. Okay, what we're doing today is a really delicious recipe that I found years ago. It's called Fudge Carob Brownies, and it's vegan and it's delicious. So to make this quick and easy for everybody, I went ahead and put the ingredients into a bowl and into a measuring cup and into this little cup over here, and I will show you what I'm doing as we go along. Now in this bowl I have 1 cup of flour, and it can be any kind of flour you like. It can be wheat flour, it can be white flour, bread flour, doesn't matter as long as it's flour. Give me a moment, I'm going to put some gloves on. And I can do this without tearing them. Okay, so this is just regular flour over here, and it's exactly 1 cup. Now over here I have taken some Quaker Oats, because you want 1 cup of oat flour, so I've taken some Quaker Oats and I blended them up in the blender. So that's 1 cup of Quaker oat flour. Now I took 1 cup of coarsely chopped walnuts. This is really coarsely chopped. I could have done a little smaller. And then I took 1, where is it? Let me see. 1/2 cup, not a cup, but 1/2 cup of carob powder. And the brand that I use is the Chatfield's premium carob powder, and it's also vegan. And then it asks for 1 teaspoon of salt. Of course I got 1 teaspoon of salt in this little cup right here. And it asks for 1.5 teaspoons of coffee substitute. Coffee substitute, and the brand I use is the Pero Instant Natural Original Beverage. It's also vegan, 100% caffeine free. I like this. Okay, and this is just our dry ingredients that we're going over right now. So we've got the Pero, we've got the salt, we've got the oat flour, the regular flour, the walnuts, and the carob powder, all in our dry ingredients. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix the dry ingredients up first. The best you can. Just until it's all incorporated relatively good. And if you like your walnuts smaller, then smash them smaller. Oh wow, look at that piece of carob. Gotta break that up. It's a little bit too thick. Nothing like being in your brownies and chewing down on a big piece of carob. Not that it would taste bad or anything, it's just, you know, preference. So, now we've got that stirred pretty well, except for an occasional piece of carobs. Put that to a side. Now, what we have in here is we have 1/2 cup of olive oil. We have 1 cup of honey. We have 4 teaspoons of vanilla, and as you know, this is the brand that I like to use. And then we have 2/3 cup of any grain milk. I used almond milk this morning, and that's pretty much everything on the list as far as liquids go. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour this right into this. There is oil. I put in the oil first so that it would come out more easily. So that helps a lot. That smells good. Okay. Now we're going to stir it up. It helps if I would have remembered to stir it up in here before I poured it in here, but oh well, such is life. I knew I got that little gizmo out for some reason. Stir it good. Now this will give you muscles. Definitely requires strength. Well, I guess for somebody my age it requires strength. For you guys it might be a piece of cake. Okay, so we got it all incorporated. Now we're going to pour it into parchment paper with a little bit of oil on it pan. Just pour that right on in there as best as you can. Scrape the sides off as good as you can. Now if I still had children at home, the first one in the kitchen would be the one that got to lick the bowl. Oh well.
I'll take it.
Even husbands. Okay. He was standing there waiting for it. Okay, so this is ready to go in the oven. It's going to go into the oven for about, we're going to do 15 minutes at 375. 15 minutes at 375. Then turn it down to 350 and bake for 10 more minutes. Don't over bake it because it'll turn into a hockey puck. So take it out of the oven as soon as the bells go off. And when you're all done, you will have some beautiful carob brownies. They're very moist and tender inside, but remember, if you refrigerate them overnight, they're going to turn hard, and you just microwave them for just a few seconds and they'll be really moist and soft again. Very delicious. This is all I have left of the pan I made day before yesterday because we ate the rest of them. So if that's any indication, that's a good thing. Okay everyone, that is how you make the Fudge Carob Brownies. And it doesn't take that long, it's quick, tastes delicious. Make your own vegan icing or whatever you would like to do. And so with that being said, everyone, that is all I have today for my RV vegan kitchen. Okay, so remember, whatsoever you eat or drink, do all to the glory of God. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.